Before we get into anything today, I need you to imagine something with me real quick. Imagine you are new to a neighborhood. Nobody knows you, nobody has ever seen you before. You walk up to your neighbor and say, "Hey, can I borrow your car for the weekend, please?" What do you think is going to happen? They are going to look at you like you have 10 heads because they don't know who you are. They don't know if you are responsible. They don't know if you will bring the car back. They don't know anything about you. Now let's imagine you have lived in that neighborhood for 2 years or more. You wave at your neighbors every morning. You helped them move furniture last summer. You returned their package when it landed on your doorstep by mistake. Now, when you ask to borrow the car, what happens? They give you the keys without thinking twice. That is exactly how credit works. And today, I am going to show you how to become that trustworthy neighbor, even if you are starting from complete zero. Here are the things you need to know. I are going to divide to 6 parts. Let's get into it. Part 1. Starting from zero is not a bad thing. Here is something that nobody tells you when you are just starting out. Having zero credit is not the same as having a bad credit. Let me say that again because it is important. Zero credit and bad credit are 2 different things entirely. Think of it like a brand new notebook. A bad credit score is like a notebook full of mistakes, rough pages, torn corners, ink everywhere. But zero credit is a perfectly clean notebook, not a single mark on it. And here is the exciting part. A clean notebook is so much easier to work with than a messy one. So, if you are sitting there right now with no credit history at all, perfect. You are starting with a clean book. And today, we are going to start filling those pages the right way. Part 2. First thing you need to do, get a bank account. All right, so where do we actually begin? Step 1 is simple, and I mean really simple. You need a bank account. Now you might be thinking, I already have one. Amazing, you are already ahead. Keep going. But if you don't, stop everything and open one this week. Even a basic savings account works perfectly fine. Here is why this matters so much. Think of your bank account like your home address. When someone wants to find you, they need to know where you live. When lenders and banks want to trust you with money, they need to know you have a home base. Part 3. The secret weapon called a secured credit card. The absolute easiest way to build credit from zero is something called a secured credit card. Now, I know what just happened in your brain. You heard the word credit card and you got a little nervous. I get it. Credit cards have a bad reputation. This one is actually different. And it is brilliant when you understand how it works. Here is the simple version. A regular credit card says, spend now, pay later. A secured credit card says, put your money in first, then spend. So let us say you put $200 into the card up front. That $200 becomes your spending limit. You can only spend what you already put in. So there is no way to go into debt. Every time you use it and pay it back on time, your credit score goes all the way up. Just use it. Pay it back. Watch your score grow. Part 4. How to use it without messing up. Okay, so you have your secured card. Rule number 1. Only use it for small things. Groceries, a phone bill, a streaming subscription. Small things you were already going to pay for anyway. Rule number 2. Pay the full amount every single month. Not half, not the minimum payment. The full payment. You return what you borrowed perfectly every time. And lenders start saying, this person is trustworthy. This person gets better deals. This person gets approved for bigger things. Rule number 3. Never use more than 30% of your limit. If your limit is $200, never spend more than $60 on the card. Even if you have the money to pay it all back. The system reads high usage as desperation, low usage as control, and controlled people get rewarded with higher scores. Part 5. the shortcut nobody talks about. It is called becoming an authorized user. Here is how it works. If someone you trust, a parent, a sibling, a close friend, already has a credit card with a good history, they can add your name to their account. You do not even need to touch the card. You do not even need to spend a single dollar on it. Just by being added, their good credit history starts attaching to your name, and your score starts climbing automatically. Think of it like this. Imagine you are brand new to a job. You have zero experience, but your uncle, who has worked there for 20 years, vouches for you personally. Suddenly, the boss looks at you differently, not because of what you have done, but because of who is standing behind you. That is what being an authorized user does. Someone else's good reputation starts working for you. Make sure the person you choose actually has good credit, because if their credit is bad, their bad reputation will follow you too. Part 6. How long before you see results? Your first credit score usually shows up after about 3 to 6 months of consistent activity. And if you do everything we talked about today, you can go from 0 to a decent score of around 650 to 700 within 6 to 12 months. Think of it like planting a mango tree. You put the seed in the ground. You water it every single day. You wake up, and there are little green leaves pushing through the soil, then branches, then fruit. Credit works exactly the same way. Small actions, done consistently, every single month. And one day, you check your score, and you will not believe how far you have come. So, do those things, month after month, and your credit score will grow, and it all starts today. If this video helped you learn something new, hit that subscribe button, like, and share, because every single week, we break down money topics just like this one. Simple, real, and straight to the point. I will see you in the next one.